glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and all the Akim out there that are pushing this truth with nothing but sincerity in the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. So with that, I got another one, and I wanted to speak upon humility, because, you got to be humble in this truth, though. When Michael Jordan back in the 90s, when he was playing with the Bulls, man, he had titles with them. And here comes, Allen Iverson trying to, swoop in, try to be the big dog. But, Michael Jordan would have to put him in his place. So even Kobe, too. So that's the thing about it, though, man. Let's say you're a young buck or young in the street, though. You can't come in there thinking you have experience, though, especially with brothers that actually do have the experience, though. So you can't be coming in like that. So humility, another word for humility is humble. You got humbleness, though. You got humbleness. So for to speak that, you have to be this, though, because, how is it that, Apostle Sahar has camp, right? And then you want to walk in this camp, though, and I'm going to be the lead speaker, though. Nah, man, it doesn't work like that, especially for Apostle Tahar and Gabar, Ramlam, and other Apostle Rakal. You gotta let them speak, though. You know what I mean? You just gotta be out on the side of the cut, just listening to the apostles, though. You see? Because what's it tell you in I think it's Wisdom of Solomon. I believe it's 2:10. Is it Wisdom of Solomon? About gray hair. I think it was. Just type it in real quick. Salaki, though. I know it was Wisdom of Solomon, though. Oh, it's 4:9. Yeah, so I thought it was 2, though. See? Wisdom Solomon 4:9. But wisdom is the gray hair unto men, and in a spotted life is old age. See? But wisdom is the gray hair unto men. See? So you having, gray hair, you're supposed to have wisdom, man. You can't just, because you lived on this earth, long enough, what they say, that you live to learn. So that's the thing about it, though, man. You on this, you're supposed to be more mature, though. Especially when you come into this truth, man. You cannot just come in and then talk like if you have many experience, though. And that's just talking for myself too. Doing the work wise, I'm just barely gonna have a year, barely, and I can't speak like if I've been in the truth for many years because there's just a long way for me to learn more, though. Even though the brother taught me a lot, edified me and had many sit downs with me, though. The water for that brother too, but I still need to learn. I still need to learn way more. So I still got to be humble, man, to the end, though. You know what I mean? Because it says, I believe Matthew's the 18th chapter, you got to be humble like a child to enter the kingdom. So let's get that real quick. I think it's 3 or 4. Oh, 4. This is Matthew's 18:4. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as his little child, the same is greatness in the kingdom of heaven. So you got to be, when you enter the kingdom, man, you got to be clean. You got to be like innocent, though. You know what I mean? So you can't just be like thinking that, boost yourself, because the Most High hates boosting, though. Look at Esau, man. Esau, read Proverbs the 6th chapter, the characteristics that the Most High hates. So you gotta humble yourself like a little child, man. Child is innocent; they don't know. So that's where you have to take yourself to, though, because if you're over here trying to think you're all that, though, look at what happened to the, what's it called, the ITR. I'm gonna call them the ITR niggas. Wasn't the truth, though. The ones from Chicago, and then they started wanting to do their own thing and shit, though, man. And it was like, what the hell? Like, you learn from the apostle, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, though, man. To lose the humility, that's a scary thing, man. Because, you over here, thinking, oh, okay, I got the truth now, and then it gets to your head, though. You get big headed, and then when you try to do your own thing, look at Sakari though, Deacon Hakal, you know. Though we hear, yeah, they have knowledge though, they have knowledge and shit, but then they start doing, to try to do their own thing, you know. That's not right though, you know, because it reminds me of I know it's in Luke though. Build the tower. I know it's in Luke. Yeah, you gotta finish. Yeah, there you go. Luke 14:28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first, counteth the cost, whether he has sophisticated to finish it? 29. Lest happily after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that beheld it began to mock him. And 30, it says, saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. You see? So he got that foundation of this truth though, right? From Apostle Tahar. Now I'm talking about the leader of Sakari, you know? He got the foundation of this truth though, but he wasn't able to finish it though, you know? You got all this information, you know what I mean? All this truth though. And then it's like, you know, you're building a Lego tower, you know? You building a Lego tower and shit. And then you're halfway, so you finish, no, not you finish, Oslaka. You're building the Lego tower and you're halfway. But then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna start building another Lego tower over here. And that's what this guy did. You know? So he started building a Lego tower halfway. He was halfway done. And then he's like, I'm gonna start building another Lego tower over here. It's like you gotta be deeply rooted to this truth, man. Not make your own thing though as you go. You know? So that thing right there, man, he fucked up though. Because he had the 100% truth from Apostle Tahar. And he wanted to build his own Lego tower somewhere else though. Trying to do I'm gonna try to do my own thing, you know? Kind of bullshit as shit is that, man? When clearly you cannot have sex on the Sabbath though. I mean, there's scriptures, you know, that we could pull out. But this guy is, you know what I mean, hard-headed though, man. Anything that comes out of their mouth, man, you can't take serious though. That's why it says, saying this man began to build. It says 29. Less happily after he had laid the foundation, is not able to finish it. All that beheld it began to mock him. Yeah, we are mocking them because they sound stupid, man. This niggas from Frenches, and that's it. You know. That's why when you come into this truth, though, you're supposed to come with humility and all these things, though. You know? So how is it that you got all this knowledge, though, man? All this knowledge, though. But you over here trying to do your own thing and shit, though, man. It's fucking crazy, though. It's crazy, man. Just like what they say, they body in the hand of the giving you the plate, the food that, you know, I mean, the plate of food, you know, body in the hand of them, you know? So that's pretty much what you're doing, though, you know? So you don't want to end up like a Sakari, man. You want to, you know, you want to be part of GMS, though, because GMS does have the 100% truth, though. You know, me personally, I'm a person that I'd rather you tell me the 100%, though. You know, tell me, man. Don't beat around the bush, though. Don't sugarcoat anything. Just tell me the fucking truth, though, and I'll respect it more. You know? So that's why GMS has the 100% truth, man. That's why when I really started coming into this truth, man, you know, like I started listening, you know, GMS, though, I didn't start listening to, this car. I didn't start listening to any of them, though. Because, you know, the spirit just gravitated to me to go to GMS. You know, listening to other brothers' videos, it's like, you know what? These brothers do have the 100% truth, man. And I just knew it, you know, spiritually. I just knew it, though. Then I started listening, you know, not say I started, though, but then, you know, you kind of pronounced it out a little bit, though, in the beginning, right? So what's up with these guys talking about? And then I wasn't even getting edified, especially with IUIC. I mean, I wasn't there to get edified, but I'll just click into their channel to see what they're all about. But they remind me like a Catholic church, you know? And I didn't get no edification, though. But with GMS, you actually get the edification, though. Break it down word per word, though. You know? You know, I'm glad, you know, Yahweh Shema Shai, Barak, you know, Barak Yahweh Shai, that blessed me with this, though, man. This knowledge and this truth, though, you know? That's why you know, the water, that I'm able to be able to go to camp though. And I was listening to Apostle Gabar, and he was saying about how, I think they when they used to go to Manhattan in 34th and 7th though, that him and a Ramlam used to have to drive like 3 hours just to go to camp though, right there in the city of Manhattan, you know. So that just kind of gave me a little booster too, because I also had to drive. I don't complain, you know what I mean. I also had to drive to camp though, maybe like 40 minutes though, 45 minutes though. But hey, man, it's not as bad as 3 hours, man. So when I heard Apostle Gavar say that though, that he did it for 5 years, that just boosted me up. Not boosted me up, Salakia. That just like gave me like motivation. You know what I mean? Like, damn, Apostle Gabar, Ramlam did it for. He said Ramlam did it for 7 years, but he did it for 5 years. And it was like, damn. So I can't complain, man. I can't complain about 45 minutes though drive to go to camp, and it's just like once a week. I don't complain to the brothers about that. I told one brother, as long as I have gas and my car's working, man, there's no excuse for me to even complain. I'm happy though. Like they ain't the closest, but they ain't the farthest though. So I'm happy though with that. That I'm able to. So it's already going on 6 months going to camp though, man, and the brothers, are good, man. The brothers are good to me. So that's all that matters, man. Me being humble. Me being humble has brought me this far though. At least 6 months with the brothers. You know what I mean? Going to camp and doing things like that. So look at this other precept right here. I think it's in Luke 18. So like when it talks about this Pharisee though, right? This Pharisee and his I think is a publican. Well, I'll just read it real quick. Here it is. 18 and 10. Two men went up to the temple to pray, the one a Pharisee and the other a publican. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself, Power, I thank thee that I am not as other men are extortionaries, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican. I fast twice a week, which is now he's boosting, you know what I mean? I fast twice in a week. I give tithes of all that I possess. And the publican standing afar off will not lift up so much as his eyes into heaven, but smelt upon his breast, saying, God be merciful to me a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone that exalts himself shall be abased, so brought abased, which means brought low. And he that held himself shall be exalted. Exactly, though. You know what I mean? I gotta do this, I do that, though. You're exalting yourself. You're not supposed to do that shit, though, man. You know what I mean? And then there's this other one, publican, that had mercy. He didn't even look up, though. He was just like, man, he being a sinner, he fucked up, though, and things like that. He humbled himself, though. You know what I mean? He humbled himself. His humbleness, the Most High exalted him. You know what I mean? So that's how you're supposed to be, man. You're not supposed to be, well, I do this and I do that. I do this like this and I do this like that. Nah, man, just do what you have to do, man. You know what I mean? If you're spiritual, yeah, you could judge though, but don't be exalting yourself saying, well, Yahweh Shem Shai, I do the videos or I do this and at least I do that though. You know what I'm saying? What does this guy do? Can't be like that, gotta be humble though, man. So this is actually a perfect scripture precepts though upon what I'm talking about, humility, you know what I mean? Because even Yahweh Shai though, so we'll just get that real quick. John 13 and 13. Ye call me master and Lord. Ye say, well, for so I am. Slakia. If I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that ye should do as I have done to you. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. See? So Yahweh Shai was just showing an example of humility, you know what I mean? As in, like, don't boost yourself, man. Put yourself in the same level as a brother. Been in the truth for many years. don't exalt that as like that. You know what I mean? Just, hey, welcome a new brother in. Hey, brother, I'm here to edify you. You know what I mean? Because you learn. You know what I mean? You learn the milk part first, and then later, maybe the meat. You get the meat. So the most Yahushai went to wash the apostles' feet though, just to show humility. Like, hey man, I'm showing you humility though. So therefore, you go and do it to to others. See what I'm saying though? So those are the type of examples that you're supposed to do, man. Being in this truth though. We go out to camp. Go to camp though. Do what we had to do. We edify someone though. If we wake someone up though, hey man, Yahweh Hashem Hawashai, man, the water. But like I said, man, this brother came last week though, and he heard it from his friend that we're out there doing the work. So then that sparked something in his brain to see if we're out there. So he went and saw us though, last week though, because he told us, oh, his buddy said that he seen us out there prophesying though. You know what I mean? So he was curious and he wanted to know. So he started looking for us though. You see? That's all it takes though, man. And then we're being humble. We told the brother, we gave him our YouTube channel, all three of us. I wrote it down and I gave him the paper. And at the end, what I mean, I just told him, hey, remember, man, Great Millstone. And then he's like, yeah. And he took off, because he said that he was SOT, which I believe is Sons of Thunders. And then he said he knew someone too from Sakari, though, in Long Beach. But, hey, at least he has acknowledgement to the truth, though. You know what I mean? He knows about Esau. He knows the names. He knows about the chariots, though. So, therefore, he knows he has some acknowledgement, though, But now, it's like, okay, Great Millstone, man. Like I was saying before, they got the 100% truth, man. Because at least we were humble with him, though, because we could have been like, oh, man, you listen to them, though, man? Get the hell out of here and shit, Nah, we didn't say that, though, man. We were humble with the brother, We just told him, hey, man, just Great Millstone, man. That's the one. With some brothers, it doesn't happen like that. See what I'm saying? It takes us a little time, though. But, Lord willing, he could probably even be in camp one day with us, though. You know what I'm saying? So with that, like I said, I want to speak upon humility. Hopefully brothers edify. Until the next one I say, Shalom.